Morning ladies, and welcome to week 3 of January's Coffee and Card using the Flowers of Friendship stamp set and punch. We're just going to use the stamp set today and stamp some random flowers round a greeting, and I do like a white on white. It's nice and simple but effective. And I'm also introducing you to these luscious things. These are brushed brass butterflies. Stamping Up alliteration at its best, and they are just gorgeous. They're very thin, so they're not going to add a lot of dimension to your card, which is great if you're posting it, and they come in 2 different sizes, so we've got a larger one and a smaller one, and you get 80 in a pack. So they're really good value, and they're in the new mini catalogue, which came out on the 4th of this month. So it's this one here. They even feature on the front cover. There they are. And they are absolutely gorgeous. If you don't already have a catalogue, give me a shout and I will let you have one. I just need to have your address and then I can post it out. And the brushed brass butterflies are £9.25 for a pack, and as I say, you get 80 in them. They're already they're self-adhesive, so they just stick onto your cards, and I think you'll agree they're really effective. So and you will have 3 of them in your pack. So those of you who don't know, my name's Linda. I'm from lindaspapercraft.co.uk, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. And let's get to do some stamping. So with this one, what I stamped first was the sentiment. So you got your basic white card base and your basic white to stamp onto, and I just started with the sentiment, then I could arrange the flowers around. And on this one I used felt tip pens to colour them in, which is beautiful. This today I'm actually going to use some blends, and I'm going to change the colour as I've been trying to do this month. I'm keeping the backgrounds in that as neutral as possible so that you can sling as much colour on as you want. So I have gone with the blends this time. I'm using the light Night of Navy, the light real red, I'm imagining that's light old olive, and I would be right, and this is light daffodil delight to do the centres of the flower. So and on this one I use polished pink, pale papaya, fresh freesia, and soft succulent, which I always want to call soft sage. And because I'm using blends this time, and to be honest, if you're using felt tips, the best thing to do it with is the Memento Black, which because it dries very quickly, and you can use it with blends, with alcohol markers or with water-based markers, so it makes it very useful. So I've just got my thank you for everything stamp. Any of the stamps on this set would work on this card, and I'm just inking that up in the black, and I'm just going to put that maybe just slightly to the right, the left rather, but only just, and towards the middle. There we go. Probably, no, I'm happy with that. I'm thinking maybe it could have done with being slightly higher. It's very difficult. You can get over your card and look where you're doing it. I can't because my head gets in the way. So I shall leave it at that. Obviously you have got the spare side on the other side if you're not happy with it. So, and now I'm just going to add the big flowers first. Yep. For a minute there it looked very small, so, and I'm just inking that up, and I'm just starting with this one just on the side of the sentiment there, and then I think I'd like one down the other side of the sentiment, so it's just sort of framing the sentiment, and then I'm going to work from there. So we've got the 2 framing the sentiment, and I think I put a big one. Now I put a little one at the top there. Let's see, I'll do this big one down here first. So, and it looks, it's more pleasing to the eye somehow if it comes off the page, if your stamping just comes off the page. So let's see what else we're going to do. I think I'll pop the leaves in for the big flowers first. And as you can see, I'm just slowly building up a picture. So I've just got the leaves and I'm just going to pop them. I am using the small leaves because I thought the big ones would be too big. So I'll pop that there. And then I'm just going to pop one there. And then can we fit one in? Yes, we can. So I'll pop one there. Okay. And then on this one, just going to pop one there. One over here. And then one at the top. And then I'm going to think about my smaller flowers. So I'm going to put this smaller flower actually just coming off this corner because I'm a little bit further over. So I'm just going to put that one there. And then I'm actually going to put one here. So just there. So I'm changing the design slightly. You can put them wherever you want, do as many or as few as you want. And another one going off on that corner, and then just filling in with a couple more leaves. Again, sticking with the smaller leaf. So just pop that one there. Put another leaf coming out of the side there. Going to have one coming off just there. And then yeah, so just make sure you've got your leaves the right way around. It doesn't matter if they go in the wrong way, but it's better if they are the right. Now, great tip from a friend of mine. If you don't know where to put the next one, you're done. So I am sort of thinking that maybe there. Go for it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to colour the leaves in first, so let's get rid of the ink pad before I get it everywhere. If you're wondering about the date, I've got several black Memento ink pads because when I'm doing a classes I often do more than one card with the black on, so I actually date when I got them so I know which is the newest and juiciest, although I do have a re-inker as well. So because they do have a lifespan to those ink pads, because they've got the fabric top, they do tend to pill eventually. So you do need to replace them every now and then. Nothing lasts forever, does it? Right, let's get these leaves done. So you've two on the blender pens. There's two lines. The thin line means the thin point. Cut at the top off when you're using very detailed colouring. And then the thick line is the brush end, which I'm going to use for these. So I'm just going to quickly get some colour on these leaves. So the blender pens, it can bleed a little bit, can the ink, so just be sparing around the edges. As I say, whatever your favourite medium is, you could even watercolour them if you wanted. So and if you wanted to really spend some time, you can use the different shades to get extra depth. In your colouring to give more texture. So if you're watching this and you haven't got the kit and want the kit, just drop me an email. I'm at linda@lindaspapercraft.co.uk. The address is down below, and I can sort you out. If you already had a demonstrator, then you can order the stamps and stuff from her, and you can have the measurements from me. And if you haven't got a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. Also, if you're thinking about joining Stampin' Up to get the extra discount and stuff, now is the time. We're in celebration. So, and there's a new catalogue out, so there's lots of things for you to buy that's new. And you get you get £130 worth of stuff for £99, and also from Tuesday the 4th of January, which we're long gone, you will get 2 extra stamp sets too, of your choosing, and you choose the whole of your bundle, whatever you want. There isn't a set starter pack you have to buy, you just buy what you want, and you can be any level of demonstrator you want. You can be, I'm a business demonstrator, so I do classes, I do my YouTube videos and things like that, but I do it fairly part-time, and there are other demonstrators who really go for it, and have huge teams. The trouble with that, I think it sort of loses the personal touch a little bit if your team's too big, whereas I've got a nice small team that we can keep regularly in contact with each other. So it's nice and fun. Or you can just be a hobby demonstrator, which most of my team are, where you just buy things for yourself at a discount. And there's no penalty if you don't make the sales, which are very low anyway. To maintain your demonstratorship, you can drop at any time and there's no penalty. So it's win all the way. And it's lots of fun, and it's a lovely community. Right, so we're on the real red here. So we've got some beautiful red flowers, and then I thought I'd do the big ones in blue. So those are the little ones, and then I'll get the blue for the bigger flowers. As I say, colouring with blenders is lovely. We've got some new ones come out actually. They're definitely available to demonstrate at the moment. I'm not I don't think they're available to everyone yet, but they're flesh tones. So and lots of different flesh tones, which we have been lacking with, I think, in Stampin' Up. So I think there's a set of 10 blends of lots of different flesh tones that you can then blend together as well to get even more different tones. And each of our coloured blends come in 2 levels, so light and dark. I've used all the light ones today, so that you could do highlights using your darks if you wanted to do more advanced colouring techniques. More leaf. And then we just need to add, I'm going to stick this on the card first, and then I'll add our little butterflies. I really have to take a breath before I say our brushed brass butterflies. So, and there we go. I think that looks absolutely gorgeous against the white. So I'll just pop some glue on the back. Don't be worried if you are using the alcohol blends, they do bleed through to the back of the card. It's the alcohol, because it's the alcohol that moves the ink around so that you don't get any harsh lines or anything, but it also does take the ink through to the back of the card. But obviously once this is stuck down, nobody's going to be able to see it. There we go. And just make sure you've got your base the right way around. And I'm just going to line this up in the middle with an even edge all the way around the outside. There we go. Okay. And you could leave it like that, but I do like my butterflies, which I've lost. No. Oh, there they are. They are still in my envelope. There they go. So you've got a big one and two little ones each. And I'm just going to arrange those on the front of the card. So, as I say, they've already got glue dots on. So I tend to put the largest one near your sentiment, because that one's the one that's going to draw the eye. Okay, and then I'm just going to scatter the other two around. So I'll have one at the top there, flying off, and then the other one I'll go do flying in from the bottom. I think they're just super cute, these little butterflies. Just adds a little something to your card. Okay, so that's today's card done. Nice and simple, single layer card, and you can do any colour you want because it's all white. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your day, and if you haven't done a thumbs up already, please will you do so if you've enjoyed this video, and I shall see you next week. Bye.